Bloomberg said something not long ago that is making a lot of noise in the business world. They believe that the price of XRP will go through the roof and maybe even go over $60,000. 0 cents. A person who works for Bloomberg said this bold claim: XRP is similar to Bitcoin for financial institutions. Through their study, Bloomberg's business news analysts have backed up these rumors. In other words, this isn't just a guess. The information that led to this opinion comes from a reliable source. More and more people are talking about the idea that the value of XRP could go up. It could go up to an amazing $60,000, 0 cents. All of these things happened right after Ripple said in public that they wanted XRP to become the cryptocurrency of choice for financial companies, similar to how Bitcoin is for the rest of the market. It's not just rumors or casual talk. There's more to this than meets the eye. One of Bloomberg's staff members admitted it live on TV in front of everyone. In addition, the fact that Ripple has joined forces with the International Swaps and Derivatives Association, ISDA, is a big change. The deals they want to make on the XRP ledger will be worth an amazing $12, 0 cents quadrillion. Yes, since this is the case, the first price of XRP might need to be around $10,000, 0 cents to handle such huge amounts of money. Each of these events will be talked about in more depth in the movie we are going to watch today. Good morning, HelpCoin family. How are you? We can help you with anything that has to do with XRP. Make sure to click the like button, subscribe, and notifications buttons to become a person in our group. Before we go any further, once we hit 60,000 followers, a large amount of XRP will be offered to everyone who follows us. To send in your offer, you only need to go through 3 easy steps. You should make sure that you do all of those things. Writing money side in the comments part is the best way to make sure you get a seat. Yesterday, Bloomberg said that XRP could hit an amazing $60,000, 0 cents, in a very short time. Today, we're going to watch a movie about that this comment caused a lot of trouble. First, we'll talk about the unique idea that Ripple is building important connections between institutions in the financial world. We talked about the International Swaps and Derivatives Association, ISDA, and Ripple's big plan to handle more than $2, 0 cents quadrillion in transactions earlier in the film. That being said, that's really only the tip of the iceberg. We have been paying most of our attention to what is going on in North America and Europe. It's true that Ripple has an impact on many other places besides these 8. Let's not forget that Ripple is making big steps forward in a number of countries, including some in Africa. Ripple hopes that working with NFRIC will change how foreign payments are handled in Africa. This project isn't just meant to help people in Africa, it will also make it easier for things and services to move between Africa and a number of other important areas. Let's say it was possible to send money between African countries, the UK, Australia, and the Gulf Cooperation Council in a clear and easy way. All of these things might be possible with Ripple's platform at this point in history. The world's economies are so linked that it has never been seen before. We will also talk about all of these interesting changes in the movie we are going to watch today. Let's find out more about this interesting subject, shall we? Financial news giant Bloomberg has been talking about the idea that Bitcoin and especially XRP could become a currency for a long time now. Carry more value than Bitcoin. This story has been told before. This comes up a lot, especially when people talk about how much XRP costs, $60,000. 0 cents right now. There are people who might think this is new information, but it's not. This kind of assumption has been seen before. Forbes is another well-known financial news source that has confirmed that they have published a story with the title, "The New Bitcoin is SRP," and it's heading to $59,472, 0 cents. This is an important case because that this comment was made by Forbes. It's interesting that this story was taken down from the internet not long after it was posted. Not the same thing as idle babble. This information is real. An increasing number of AI systems such as Twitter, GPT, and others have confirmed it. The connections between these stories are what makes them so interesting. Both the Bloomberg research report and the Forbes piece, which is no longer online, show that XRP is moving in the same direction. This means that it might not only be able to fight with Bitcoin, but maybe even beat it. Knowing that Bitcoin's highest point was around $60,000, 0 cents. This is a very important fact. When these well-known financial sources agree on one thing, it makes the debate about how much XRP might be worth in the future more interesting. It is very important to look into what caused these important claims to be made. Why do well-known financial magazines like Forbes and Bloomberg expect that XRP will go up so much, even though Forbes' prediction comes only following a short amount of time? This isn't just a guess or a ha moment. These numbers show that people are becoming more positive about the digital currency market and the part that XRP might play in it. What role does XRP play in the world of digital currencies? This is something that everyone needs to know. Wow. A lot of people think of Bitcoin as digital gold because it can be used to store value. The other side is XRP, which is making a name for itself as a way to make it easier to do business across foreign borders. Partnerships and improvements in technology made by the organization are meant to speed up foreign trade, lower its costs, and make it more efficient overall. Things like this are very important in the world we live in now, thinking about how important it is for countries to do business and do trading with each other. On top of that, XRP's technology, which is built for speed and scale and is based on Ripple's blockchain technology, is meant to fix some of the problems that Bitcoin has. Because of this, XRP this is a great choice for both individual investors and financial institutions that want to make their administrative tasks easier. Yeah, when people say that the price of XRP will hit or go over $60,000, 0 cents soon, they're not just guessing. From a global point of view, this shows how valuable and important XRP could be for the global banking system. XRP is a tool that could change the way money is handled. To see it as more than just another coin, you need to comprehend its unique qualities. As the world of digital currencies changes, it is clear that XRP is one of the top contenders. Taking into account the information given by Bloomberg and Forbes, along with Ripple's technology progress and strategic partnerships, paints a picture of the company's bright future. It is very important to stress the trend we are seeing in the financial news, especially in the case of the Forbes story about XRP that was taken down after AI looked it over. The release of this story only lasted for a short time before it was quickly taken down. They don't both happen at the same time. There is a trend to the groundbreaking stories that financial news websites with close ties to business leaders publish.